now from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. The Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Hawaii's offense. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really...
What a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Davis will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He'll be pulled to 15. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield. It's Booth. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Rainbow Warriors trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Trying to bowl his way in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they have the first points of the game.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So an 82-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So San Diego State's offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance, and this offense has got to grow, it's got to get better, and they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Fox. Got a man, it's Boston. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking left. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down. The Aztecs decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Setting up the screen. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Rainbow Warriors trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Davis looking to pass. Under fire. He's going to run it. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
and you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Off-play action on first down. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. To the air. It's Fox. A strike downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for space. It's Washington. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aztecs will line it up on 1st and 10. The quick out. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quick handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aztecs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point. But you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Ohio State. We'll circle back to this Big Ten bet.
Ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going. Knocked down, but not before. He gets the 1st down after recovering the fumble. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Davis will throw. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. And some room to work. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
Well, this is an offense that really prides themselves on running the football. There was no question they were going to go for it there on 4th and short. Not only did they get the 1st down, they rip off an explosive play on the ground.
Right back to the well. This time there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row. They'll try the run. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Fox. It's complete to the left. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Sends it downfield. Hauls it in down the sideline. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time it's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bostic. And they're able to get him down. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Chavez. Touchdown, San Diego State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. This will likely be the last play of the half. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Welsh. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Aztecs really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Davis will throw. Pulls it in. It's White. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Unloads it downfield. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. Touchdown Aztecs! And that one will give them the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. From the gun. Give on the inside. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback goes down, but there is a penalty marker right at the line of scrimmage, and this may go against the defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
They want to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's busted. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. He leaves it with his back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Chavez. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Grabbed behind the line. It's Chavez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Fires to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Adams. Now they're really trying to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They're going to run it. Plows through the defense. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Now on the move.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do.
Breaks into the open. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Davis will throw. Here comes the heat. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And now on second down for this offense. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Touchdown Warriors! He got loose and it was lights out after that. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. There's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Memphis needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Bluff City behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 9 to East Carolina.
Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Back to pass, it's Fox. Right on target this time. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the... They'll run it. It's Washington. On this drive. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Rides the back on the option. The give. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a fourth quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now third and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, San Diego State. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Rainbow Warriors in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Davis looking to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here, what they've been calling.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Pulls and fires complete. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Booth. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Davis will throw. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Now the play fake. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Right on the money. Headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Aztecs. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Davis looking to pass. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's White. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Lost a throw on first down. Got his man quickly. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to keep it in the air. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the right. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right.
Second down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. On the ground, it's Adams. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
Fourth down coming up.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap.
On the play. Second down coming up.
Davis will throw. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more